It used to be that sales was a really bad word. Nobody wanted to talk about it. And now it seems like more and more SaaS companies are interested in that. Yesterday, we just gave a workshop to Y Combinator startups about sales. And you would think like a few years ago, it would like sales would keep every YC company away from your event, right? Just the word sales. And we had like 70 founders show up, and stay till like 11 p.m.
Steli Efti is the founder of Close.io and one of the up-and-coming influencers in Silicon Valley when it comes to cold emailing and selling software as a service products. In this video, I want to run through a few of his best tactics and give you some solid takeaways you can use when selling your software as a service product. You can also use these if you're selling anything business to business or even just general startup tactics. I'm Alex Berman from Inspire Beats. Rule number 1 is never stop following up. Since this is a cold emailing channel, I wanted to start with his tactic about cold emailing. This is Steli's unlimited follow-up technique.
I say when you have a good contact, when somebody responds to your email, you have a call with them, a demo, a meeting, you get a positive interaction. My follow-up strategies, I will forever follow up until I get a yes or no. I will never, ever, ever, ever stop, and I will never take their silence as rejection. I just take their silence as they're busy.
Steli's right here. Once you've had a meeting with a client and they've expressed interest in your product, there are so many other things that could pop up that would get them not to respond to you. Personally, I've had clients signed up for 6-7 months of just constant emailing, like one customized email a month. So it really is nonstop follow-up strategy is highly valuable. If you only put that one insight into action, you'll greatly increase your close rate on current contacts. Rule number 2 is acquire the right customers.
One piece of advice I've been giving more and more is that I think every time you hit one of these customer milestones, you go 0 to 1, 1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to 1,000, you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. I think that one mistake that companies make, this is, most startups are just interested, how do I get to that next milestone, right? Once we hit 100, we're like, okay, how do we get to 1,000? All I want to know is how to get to 1,000, Steli. The problem is that if you go from 100 to 1,000 and you did not acquire the right type of customers, you're dead and you just don't realize it.
Steli couldn't be more right here. The type of customers you bring into your business, whether they're from referrals or highly targeted from cold emails like we send at Inspire Beats, they need to be the right type of customers for scaling up. Otherwise, you're just shooting yourself in the foot and building an unsustainable machine. Rule number 3 is be friendly and strong.
What's the right model to actually do sales in a startup? And here's the model that I want to teach you to use and the way I want you to think. The crazy thing is you would think friendly, weak people get the best customers, they are loved because they're so friendly and weak, but actually we abuse friendly and weak people. We all do. In human psychology, the moment somebody's all apologetic and all afraid and all thinking, we start acting more like an asshole. We take advantage of it. We can't help it. So the model that you need to think about is friendly and strong. You need to be out there to help people, to create value, to make things happen, to help them. Only close customers that should really actually buy your product and solution, but you need to be strong.
His point here and with the second rule is basically don't be afraid to say no to customers, not because they're dicks or you don't want to work with them, but because they wouldn't get value in what you offer. Even if you went through all the trouble of sending the cold email, getting them on the sales call, and actually having the interaction, once you find out you're not a good fit, you should tell them that and hang up the phone. I've had people multiple times come to Inspire Beats for business to consumer companies, things that would be better suited for pay-per-click or other marketing channels, and I've straight up told them that. Usually we find some other channels like strategic partnerships or other things that are good for cold emails, but by laying that out on the line, that builds trust with me, and you can do the exact same thing on your sales calls. Rule number 4 is answer all support emails yourself.
Everything you can do to decrease the distance between you and your customers is something you should be doing. So that means don't have anybody else answer most of the emails, answer all of the emails yourself, right? Your newsletter should be the founder's email address.
That's
so
right.
you get the replies to it.
Absolutely.
That's one. Support. You should be in support on the phone, in chat, in email, supporting the people that struggle, that have questions, that suffer, that don't know how to use something, right? The people that have problems. you should, if you can, not just virtually communicate, but also on the phone.
Yeah.
And even better, in person, right? There's nothing better than visiting your customers.
Some of my biggest deals have been opened up over drinks or just by stopping by offices. So highly recommend what Steli's talking about here. Go visit your customers, and especially if you're in a larger company, let's say you have 100 or 150 customers, just by getting on the phone with a random one and asking how you're doing. From InspireBeats, I've been able to get some incredible insights into how we manage accounts just by doing that. So yeah, even if just today you ping one of your customers and just ask, candidly, how are we doing? That would be a good first step in this direction. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you got some good insights from this one. Feel free to subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. If you want more leads for your B2B company, check out inspirebeats.com. Give this video a like if you like this type of content. 2 videos to check out next. One is how Grant Cardone qualifies leads, a breakdown of sales guru and master cold caller Grant Cardone and how he sells over the phone. Pretty good video. And then the other one is 2 ways to find contact info for tiny local businesses, where we go through for small businesses that wouldn't normally be listed online, some tricks for finding the owner's name and finding the contact info. Good for restaurants or other small businesses that wouldn't normally be able to be found. Thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you later. I'm Alex Berman.